Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick.
Alright, and we're right back with the second game. This might be Feive's redemption. They kinda ended up tilting towards the end there, so
10 seconds
for them
remaining.
the biggest challenge will be to stay calm, stay motivated kind of thing.
Radiant
Like, they
team
need
pick.
to...
Dark Seer.
They need to kinda orient themselves, kinda find their thing, their rhythm back. Since Feive didn't play that bad, they just...
Radiant team ban.
They just were pressured from like minute 1, and if you're under a lot of pressure and you don't really know how to deal with it, you can lose a game which otherwise
Dire
have
team
won
ban.
pretty quickly. That happened. I'm going to assume that happened the last game, since they just didn't look that outskilled in the beginning
Dire team
during the
ban.
laning stage. And who knows, maybe they're going to pull an epic comeback this.
Radiant team pick.
The black holes were pretty on point.
Ten seconds remaining.
And Penta, they got a Darkseer
5
Disruptor combo.
seconds remaining.
That means we're going to see 3 to 5 people stuck in a kinetic field and disrupt the ultimate.
Reserve time.
Let's see, how much damage is it actually? Like, I want to know the total damage of Disruptor
Dire
ultimate, but it
team
doesn't
pick.
say. Which really sucks. It says max damage per second, but... You know, the maximum damage is pretty insane, 300 a second, so... I don't know where it starts. If the starting damage is like 100 a second, then the damage is way higher than if the start damage would be 20 damage or so a second. And
5
then like
seconds remaining.
I just want to know.
Reserve time.
I just want to know how the damage is calculated. Maybe I should check Liquipedia for that sometimes. Considering that there's actually back in the meta, and
Radiant
despite
team
me
pick.
telling admins that I wouldn't cast this season, Mad Kings is kinda one-man peer pressuring me into it. And I let him. But yeah, Penta, they got Darkseer, Disruptor Juggernaut.
10
Seems
seconds
pretty
remaining.
good, pretty simple. Vacuum into Vacuum
5
in
seconds
Static
remaining.
Storm and Kinetic Fields. Let's see, it's actually...
Reserve time.
Yeah, I think this might be kinda hard to time. I don't know, it seems good. Like, what's kind of worrying me is that it isn't that significant of amount of damage compared to other Darkseer combos. It isn't like Darkseer Earthshaker where you slam down a team in one hit, but to make up for that, Disruptor is at least really strong during the laning stage. Alright, meanwhile for Feive eSports, I haven't really talked a lot about their draft, primarily since there isn't yet any synergy. I'm going to assume it's Vengeful Core here, which means there is some synergy. Well, like, Vengeful and Slaughter have some synergy. Not really. Not really a huge. Like, I get what you're planning to do here, but are you sure this is the right combo? That kind of thing. They might just pick comfort picks, which of course can win them games, especially because they just kind of lost last game because they
Dire
tilted.
team
So if they
pick.
pick heroes, which they're used to, where you kind of get that instinct kicking in, where you don't even
Radiant
think
team
about what
ban.
to do right now, and you just do it automatically because you played that hero so often, that kind of thingy. That would be really good for Fate. They're going to go with a Meepo draft here, which explains these kind of strange picks.
10 seconds remaining.
Dazzle Meepo, of course, extremely good.
5 seconds
Vengeful
remaining.
Meepo also because if one Meepo is low health, both Vengeful and Dazzle can save that one Meepo while
Reserve
the rest of the
time.
Meepos still beating on the enemies who are trying to nuke down that one low health Meepo. So the ability to save Meepo from death twice in a row with those two heroes
10
really
seconds
good.
remaining.
Now the draft makes a lot more sense all of a sudden.
Dire team ban.
Meanwhile, the last ban for Penta here is going to be a Nyx Assassin and Feive. They're going to ban the Meepo counter currently in the
Radiant
meta,
team pick.
Magnus, and pick themselves up an Evelyn. Also, Magnus is not that big of a Meepo counter, but he counters drafts in which you can save a single, or even in this case, two low health Meepos, because he deals damage to all Meepos, bringing them all in
10
nuke
seconds
range of other
remaining.
heroes like this scenario, Juggernaut, and Sniper is gonna be last picked here. I mean, if Meepo gets Blink Dagger, then Sniper isn't that much of a pain anymore. But Shrapnel is still pretty good against Meepo, and long range is good against this entire draft, so... Like, Feive's draft, it is kinda countered, but the ability to keep a single low health Meepo alive means if Meepo hits decent item timing, if Meepo gets well fed, then this game definitely gonna lead us to a game 3.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Prepare for battle.
Anyways, next game. There we go. Anyways, next game. I hate it when I like turn off and turn on all my overlays, but OBS decides like, yeah, no, not gonna happen.
30 seconds to battle.
Alright, that ward there is really strange. It gets the ward as well. So, Penta, they try anti-meta ward and get punished for it by pretty common D ward. That's gotta be pretty awkward. Like, usually you want to D-ward here and maybe here. Like, this is the main ward area, and they D-warded that.
The battle
Here
begins.
as well, by the way. Like, here and this whole area. So, this is like a really great D-ward because it's so mainstream, and they catch one of those. Like, blocking the camp here, not that uncommon. No, they definitely didn't expect a camp ward there, which you kind of could tell by their movement. And there's a D ward up in the easy camp as well, so Penta are really trying to make sure they get a good laning stage. Alright, looks like the game about to go. Ogre Magi immediately throwing out the Ignite. And Ogre assisting Sniper might actually be pretty hard for Meepo to deal with. Even with Slardar helping out Meepo, this lane should be won by Sniper, as Meepo ain't got shit on it. Not sure if I'm allowed to say shit on screen, but I'm pretty sure I am. Anyways, Juggernaut now spinning onto Dazzle. Dazzle trying to heal up, but
Last of my kind, but first in
this is one of those annoying things where you don't know whether to walk like this or to try and get out like somewhere between these. And making that decision is always pretty hard to call. Dazzle tried to walk through Juggernaut's body blocking, turned out to be better than expected, and now the Slaughter rotated out, making this game even harder for Meepo. Meepo losing his lane is pretty uncommon, but Sniper definitely a great counter pick. Sniping away, forcing Meepo to use his last little bit of regen. Getting such a huge advantage here. And I mean, Ogre Magi, he should be able to afford doing this all game long. Since Juggernaut, he's a really strong laner because of his spin. Vengeful and Dazzle are both pretty squishy since they can't buy shields. And Ogre is gonna leave Sniper alone here for a little bit. Sniper. Oh, also, yeah, like I said, pretty squishy. Juggernaut to counter. And Disruptor just making sure Juggernaut doesn't get punished for it either. Now Meepo's lane just got a lot better for him, but as long as Ogre Magi can come in every now and then, Sniper's still gonna win his lane, especially if Ogre reaches level 4 or so. And I think at level 4 you always want to take a value point in Fire Blast, like you usually only take 1 point in Bloodlust, and with a stun you can definitely go and try to kill Meepo. Sniper is now being left alone. Still doing pretty good in the last department if we consider the fact that he's still one wave ahead. Yeah, he's like 2 lasts ahead of Meepo right now. So Meepo's somewhat caught up, but Meepo losing his lane is still... And we got a smoked up Slardar. Might be about to go on... Yeah, he's gonna go onto the Sniper. Crush. Oh, Earthbind. Sniper trying to get away. Ogre Magi coming in. Oh my god, the Fairy Fire saving Sniper's life here. And instead, Slardar is gonna get punished for the aggression. Meanwhile, Madden spins down Dazzle once again. This Dazzle really not having an easy day. Meepo has to go Shrine up, so even the Shrine is committed right now. From Team Feive here, and like I said when the game started, they needed to kinda untilt themselves in order to kinda make something happen. They didn't manage to untilt themselves as it seems, since it's 5-0 advantage for Penta. And Feive is trying to go for even more of those kinda aggressive, we need to win right now, all or nothing engagements, and they're getting punished for it pretty severe.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Meanwhile, on the middle lane, Meepo being gone on once again. The Earthbind, he still might go down. One more hit, Slardar coming in with the crush. Now Snipper is the one. Sniper, not Snipper. I'm sorry. I'm too used to using my like trash talk mispronounced names to spit people off stuff. Kind of voice. But anyways, that's a tale for another day. For now, Slardar sacrificed himself by trying to go for a kill on the Sniper, but at least it kind of saved Meepo's life. So kinda could be worse. You know, could be better, could be worse kind of situation. But this has got to trigger, like, Feive at least a little. The first game, their laning state was pretty stable. really interesting picks, and I was like, alright, soon they're gonna start throwing Enigma ultimates, and then they're gonna get the advantage back, and Ember Spirit is gonna get fed, and this is gonna be a 1-minute game, and Feive just started to go from playing really good to playing not so playing not that good at all. Not like compared to the average early ProDotA round games. I mean, right now we got a triple ownage so far. The game's just started. Sniper is like pretty well fed right now. Getting power threats now. Meanwhile, Juggernaut on the bottom lane. He's just spinning people down and omni-slashing. Like, Madden has possibly the easiest day ever. So yeah. 8-0.
Just what I need.
And of course, Feive, they want to stick in this game. They want to do their best not to this, but this has got to be the good. Alright, Meepo. Good job, man. You got a kill on the Darks here. The top lane, which was just Darks here sitting in the bushes. And meanwhile, Vengeful Spirit also getting a kill on the Disruptor. All of a sudden, Feive back on the race. On Rise, whatever. We got Juggernaut spinning on Vengeful. Vengeful getting away. The Grave committed there. Slardar now roaming in. Juggernaut's trying to go out through the trees. He should be able to get out. But Slardar, and oh my god. This kinetic field might be good, but this position is so shit for Juggernaut. Alright, now Glimpse is gonna go save his life. 8-2. Feive, they're kind of doing it, I guess. At least they're starting. And Meepo just bullying the Darks here at this point. Thank you.
Mega kill!
Also, I had to check. Oh my god, guys, can you stop feeding the Jugger, please? People just underestimate the stint so much, but Jugger went down for it, so that might as well that could have been tactical feat, you know? Where you just want the rubber band mechanic to really kick in. Sacrificing yourself to get a Juggernaut who's already on a, what was it, dominating? Mega? Getting a mega kill Juggernaut to get cocky, try to get a kill, and then like,
Dire's middle tower is under
you know,
attack.
tactical baiting where you result in dying but you kill a really big Juggernaut always work. It might have been that. I wasn't there with my camera considering Juggernaut just kills people so fast. I'm not really gonna pay much attention to it. While there's a mid lane sniper really aggroing up. Just forced the Abaddon ultimate here, and now Ogre Magi coming in. No mana for the ignite though, otherwise Abaddon here would be dead. And now Smoke Gang revealed by Ogre Magi, but Sniper is still there to back him up, and Madden as well coming around. And Sniper going for a Maelstrom with the Bloodlust, of course. This is gonna turn him into a lightning high damage machine gun kind of role where you just sit back, deal damage. People trying to approach you are gonna get turned to Swiss cheese and electrocuted, so you're not so much one of those big damage carries, more like sit back and act like a bit of a tower. When the enemy fights in a spot where they cannot go on you, you already get a huge advantage in the fight, that kind of thing, especially with the Disruptor as well, since if the Disruptor ultimate comes down, that's where Sniper really starts to get effective. Can't chase for shit, but his damage is huge. And I'm pretty sure that's all that matters in the game. Anyways, is there any action going on? It does not seem so. Nope. Game is quiet. 10 minutes in the game, which means I'm going to switch to Net Worth. This time around, I didn't forget it, guys. No play, please.
Shiny!
Meepo almost dying to the entrance there, and you can't say that was calculated. Like, It has a 50% chance to block from creeps. It dropped, it blocked twice there. That's like a 25% chance of you not dying. So no way that was calculated
A
actually.
gift from the Tempest
That
of
was a
Battle.
mistake, he just didn't get punished for it. So B7, really lucky there, and I think he doesn't even realize how lucky he got.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Lardar meanwhile far from lucky. Omni slashed and killed him.
Radiant's
We also got
bottom
to,
tower is
we're
under
also
attack.
going to see Juggernauts, like the, what's it called? Iron Shell, that's it. Iron Shell spin kind of combo, where Juggernaut's just gonna run at people,
Dire's top
whip
tower
Iron
is
Shell up
under
as
attack.
well, and completely annihilate them. And
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sniper still hitting tower. Still winning lane actually. Like I said, he's just gonna be turned into one big sentry gun. Well, he can remain stationary. He is the most effective. He isn't really, he doesn't have any gap closes. He's too squishy, so he needs to
Dire's
stay
top
back.
tower is under attack.
But if you know how to, if you know as a team how to create situations where a sniper can stay stationary without being punished, then this thing's so incredibly good. And Juggernaut just getting killed off there by a big heal bomb. Of course, goes through magic immunity. Let's see, how much damage was that? 140 times 7, 800. On a Juggernaut who is sitting at 2/3 of his health. Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta hurt. Meanwhile, Sniper killing off Slaughter there. And Feive, considering they were 8 kills behind, they
Dire's
kind of
bottom
got up,
tower
but
is under attack.
they're not playing Midas Gaming, so they're still under a bit of pressure. Venge decides to man up there, kills off the Darks here.
Will come in handy.
Pretty much, yeah, should be worth it, since you're behind, so when you're this far behind, 4-4 off lane is still worth it, even if it's not so much value you gain. Still better than running away and dying.
Shiny!
And Sniper doing sniper things on him. Like, he's ready for any fight right now. Got attack speed, got a ton of damage.
Illusion!
Like, yeah. Almost 120 damage when he puts boots to agility. Headshot. He doesn't max it yet, but yeah, he's now gonna go for the headshot. So his damage is gonna increase quite a lot over the next couple of levels. And right now he's already really effective. Alright, beautiful wraparound down to the Slardar. Juggernaut ultimate committed. Earthbind is gonna catch the Darks here, who just wanted to catch Meepo.
Take that as triple.
But that's still a starter down for Feive here. Penta pulling ahead once again.
Radiant's top tower
And
is under attack.
this game is basically the opposite of last game. Last game I was like, alright, Feive can do this. They're currently
Dire's courier has
doing
been
so
killed.
well during the playing stage. And this time around it's like Feive got behind really early on. Now they're kind of catching up. Or at least trying to. Sniper is doing his best for it, so.
Killing spree!
That's the disruptor going down to Meepo, so Feive, Meepo might be doing it. Ghost Knot should be able to get out.
Soldier's fortune.
Sniper getting crushed up, that should kinda hurt, but this sniper damage is just ridiculous. Meepo blinking up the high ground, gonna go on Sniper. Oh, by the way, because I did get time to look at items, Meepo got blinked. But Meepo got downed, which even though you lose the Sniper should still be worth it. Okay, that's definitely worth it. I mean, even Sniper made money by dying there. He is going to lose a little bit of farm, but I guess you don't really mind if you're Darkseer, who always builds items that benefit your whole team, get so much farm out of it. Seems pretty good to me, actually. Roche is being pinged. I'm not sure if that means warded or go D-ward or let's... Sincerely hope it means let's go Roche. Sadly, I can't read mine. If I could read mine, I would probably just use it to like... But that's start play.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Come on, guys, speed up the game a little bit. I don't want trash talk. I actually want something
Dire's
proper to
structures
talk
are
about.
fortified.
Even though this is not being the most serious of games, how the Coquette trash talk is just no fun. Alright, beautiful static field there. Disruptor or Evan ultimate works out by the static field. And Disruptor ultimate now combines with the back but only on the bench. Bench is going to get out of there. Meanwhile, Sniper just gets caught out. Dealt a lot of damage trying to fight back, but far from enough. Now Ogre Meta being run down as well, and Feive go for a team wipe here. That's 5 people. That's 5 heroes down. Feive should be completely caught up by now. Damn. Meepo draft paying off. Comeback.
Radiant's middle tower is
Comeback,
under
yes,
attack.
I guess. Yes, this means very early Rose as well. Meepo really exceeds at getting early and fast Rose, especially combined with Lardar. And I mean,
Radiant's middle tower
Hyper,
is
despite
under
his
attack.
slightly negative rate in pro scene, it's way better than it used to be. So I don't think it's a bad pick anymore. A lot of people use Flame because her 42% win rate or something. That was before the like talent tree snipe was introduced, which this really kind of buffed him because he had early attack speed to like the stage where you have to rely on your headshot damage.
Radiant structures.
You always got more attack speed. You also
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
get more attack range in the super late game, which
Radiant's
is
top
when
tower
you
is
get more attack range than a blink can close. Like look at this range
Radiant's
already,
top
and
tower is under attack.
it's gonna get a
Dire's middle
100
tower
more,
is
so his
under
range will
attack.
be like
Just what
almost
I need.
blink range, slightly shorter. But if an enemy has to approach you, so close to your attack range, you should be able to either see the blink coming, can't prevent it with shrapnel, or to just
Dire's
back
middle
off in time,
tower
you
is
know.
under attack.
So Sniper being gap closed on gets way harder in late game, which makes him a little bit
Top
better.
tower is under attack.
Or Hurricane Pike makes him even better. In addition to that, and the Aghanim's is great powerful on Sniper. Not sure if it's a good choice for this game. Would really fuck Meepo up though. Just imagine all 5 Meepo illusions going down to half health every 10 seconds or so as well. It sounds pretty fun to me. But I guess this is just gonna be a DPS sniper. He reveals himself, but just
Radiant's
to
middle
kind of
tower
fuck with
is
them
under
and
attack.
teleport out. Like he knows he does not want to fight right now unless he has an entire team ready to protect him. Pew.
Radiant's middle tower.
Alright, we're going to see a vengeful swap on the Juggernaut. Juggernaut, however, doesn't really mind being taken out of position. Goes to spin out, procs the healing ward. They got vision on the Juggernaut, but Disruptor is ready to save him. Now they got vision on the Disruptor as well. Corrosive Haze here, really doing a lot of work. Also, I still need to compliment Dota for like giving Disruptor logical and like actual proper ability instead of just damage amplification. Like, yeah, it's totally something real life related. Oh yes, I will amplify the amount of damage I deal to my opponent if you will. Oh, sounds like something you would hear every day. Because everybody looks at combat as something so like tactical. Maybe some of those really tactical wannabe gun nerds you get in the USA say something like, yes, now I can amplify the damage of my weapon. But it just didn't sound like logical. It doesn't sound like something you could imagine him saying, you know, like. Anyways, sniper, like I said, just look at close instance, that's the one sniper counter. And I mean, if it goes really late game, the sniper is good. Perfect, but still good against people. Like, he can do fine, but right now, not so much. This Raptor actually getting away there. He could have teleported out while they were still in the field, but like I always say, I call this from the comfy seat of a caster where I don't have to think about the game at all. Just have to say what I see and what could be. I am not under pressure. I can kind of say everything in hindsight, you know.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen. Radiant's middle barracks have
So
fallen.
me saying that teams made a mistake in terms of better doesn't mean I blame them, just means that I got a better perspective than they do on the thing. Which is pretty much why games get cast and why the players themselves don't stream with like 2-minute delay. Alright, Meepo now going down. The many Rex however have been down to 2 Rex for so far pretty much nothing. Meepo might go down here to sniper, machine gunning him down, but not quite yet, not quite yet. Darkseer going in there. Perfect timing, and Evident gonna go down. Late mail just for his value, but Sniper doesn't really care. Usually the way late mail works. Now Vengeful is gonna go slow. It's gonna get slowed down. It's gonna get killed off here by the sniper. Sniper taking a decent deal of return damage. So Penta there doing their best to hang in there, but they've still got a huge advantage with Pet Meepo, which just doesn't seem to die. Except when he is eat. And yeah, now Feive is just really far ahead. However, this shows they can do it. And now Penta seems kind of tilted. Can't really blame them for it, but when you like teleport for ranges where you wouldn't need to teleport, that kind of thing where you just kind of lose concentration because you're trying to think of a way to get yourself back into the game. You kind of need to force yourself to stay motivated as well. Though it can be hard.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
End game is quiet. Evo just farming up. I should get more energy drink, coffee or something. But the problem is both like sweet drink and warm drinks really make me tired. Which is why I tend to drink like iced coffee, but then or iced. Pretty much coffee with a lot of milk, sugar, and a little bit of cocoa of like choco milk powder thingy. That, but then combined with coffee. Tastes delicious, and like it kind of helps me like get sleep. But it really sucks because now when I need to drink coffee or energy, makes me tired before the caffeine really starts to kick in. Anyways, you know the game is kind of one-sided when the caster starts to talk about his favorite thing. Ooh, somebody got nuked and I completely missed it. But yeah, that's what Meepo does. He jumps somebody, poofs them down, and that's it. Can we see an example? No, we can't. Not yet, at least.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I'm not sure whether to keep my cam locked on Meepo because, well, least expected he's gonna nuke somebody. But meanwhile, we got 3 people pushing in bottom lane. Sniper, of course, able to defend this really well as a human, or actually dwarf slash midget slash small people, whatever it is. Mid machine gun, I guess. Also, I really like this hair with like dreadlocks, but then Kells, like. Kells woven into hair look great in my opinion, almost all times. The only thing I don't like is Little smiley face. I don't know, it makes him look the wrong kind of athlete. Like the adjusts Apex, smirks, teleports behind you, nothing personal kid. Kind of get which kind I mean.
Haste.
And if not, then too bad. This game is really, really quiet right now, considering Feive are just waiting for free kills like this one to appear. And otherwise won't really push until the next road. And I mean, I can't blame them for it, but that's what's wrong with the current meta. There's not really that big of a combat mechanic for Penta to like be potentially rewarded to go out of their base like if they're used. I remember the good old days where you just get out of the base if you knew you were like a bunch of opponents. Was an example a bit ago, saw Feive farm like this area of the jungle, and the old jungle was built in a kind of way that if you are the one on the side, like if the enemy is farming in your jungle, you can fight with almost the same advantage as high ground advantage. Which kind of meant that if you put 2 or 3 tactical wards down, and even if your Rex were down, you could still farm the jungle somewhat safely. Nowadays it's just one team takes 1 or 2 lanes of Rex, kills shrines for gold advantage, then can farm your jungle to get even more gold advantage, and you trying to stop them will most likely get punished. I mean, meta could be far worse. We've had worse metas like the one where beating your opponent then killing them would give you more money than just killing them permanently. Like keeping them killed every now and basically killing an opponent every minute. Less gold than having your support die to an opponent every minute and then killing an opponent. I am pretty sure some people still remember that patch where the insane combat mechanic was introduced. I sure as hell do, since I was casting a best of 3, and after the first day, after the first game the patch came online and the game just went to shit. Since team which lost the first game, they were really sad and demotivated and stuff. They also were in the lobby like, should we even bother playing this kind of thing, which is really, really sad. The cup set 3k MMR, but some Russian team came who were all 3k MMR, but they played like most of the teams in this cup during like the bracket stage, like late stage kind of thing, you know, quarterfinal and shit. So I'm pretty sure they weren't 3k, and the 3k team was so sad they were like, should we bother playing this? Because nobody had time to really get to the new patch. They suddenly won the second game, and it was such an amazing miracle for some small German. Good old times. Anyways, finish should be coming in any minute. Like, at this point there is absolutely no reason for Feive not to. I mean, Meepo, come on, man! You got the best 6 possible items you could possibly have. To have, I guess. I don't think there's any on Meepo. Maybe, in case you have infinite mana, or like in ultra long games, I sometimes keep people powered by Meepo. All right, we're gonna go down here. Sniper also just on the Deathwolf, just as kind of, I don't know, warning, I guess? Deathwolf swapping yourself forward, stunning. Now Sniper's going down, but that was good game. It was good game from the second people of that, but of course, this cup managed to do those tier 2 teams, because what I love about tier Dota is it gives small teams like this a chance to show what they got, to attract sponsors, to actually say, hey sponsors, we got watched by, I don't know, right now 300 people, which isn't a lot, but for some company which really wants to get into Dota, but they don't want to expand a lot, to first of all see if it's worth. They just want to sponsor a lot of different kind of games for those kind of sponsors. So it's still worth it. They'll maybe give you $100 or so a month, which at least is enough to buy gaming equipment faster than it degrades, so you can have your team well equipped, and you know, winning this cup will actually give a team enough gold or enough cash to if it's like an Eastern European team where the currencies are somewhat weaker, it will give them enough money to like play yet another month of Dota, like basically a month's wage kind of thingy. Over here, it's not quite as much, but it's still a nice side income kind of thingy. So tier 2 Dota is really nice for teams who need start making a name for themselves, get sponsors, and we got game 3 coming up, so I'm going to be right back. Stay tuned guys for more Dota in our small little tier 2 cup. Also, if you have any feedback, try to like put it in chat between the breaks or something. Or just tweet it at me at JokesTry. I don't mind if you trash talk me either. This is just a chill game, but I still appreciate feedback since I'm